Hi, it's been a really long time since I did a video, but I've never done one of these type of videos. I'm doing it because I kind of want feedback. Last night, I hit up a friend of mine. We've been friends for in excess of probably 20 years since we were young. We went to school together. He's a bit older than me, but we've remained in touch. I'll say that. I was always the one, to kind of reach out and things like that. And I guess that's just who I am because I'm an empath, but I started to get in my feelings last night. So I messaged him and I started off with this little corny line like, hey, how are you? You haven't went and got married or something. Something to that effect I said. But he kind of went off. Like he took it to another level. Like, what do you mean married? I just, deal with a few people here and there. Nothing that, is serious and nobody can claim me. So I was like, look, it was a joke, and he was like, well, you just trying to figure out, was I with somebody? And I said, well, yeah, but not because I really cared. I wanted to know because it was like 11, maybe 11:30. I didn't want to be disrespectful, even though you're my friend. I didn't want to just, hit you up out of the blue and kind of, get you in trouble or start anything or whatever. Because him and I go for years without communicating. Even though I consider that to be a friend, I told him, like, I feel like you could do a little bit more checking on me and stuff like that. But I'm going to get to the premise of what I'm trying to say. He, in conversation, he mentioned to me that he did not pursue our friendship because he felt like he would have done more harm than good to me. He commenced to say, oh, I thought maybe you wanted more from me and I couldn't give you what you wanted at the time. So I was like, well, you kind of thought wrong. I was wild back in the days. We were hanging out. It was what it was. I just needed you to be my friend. Kind of like I do now. We're really close. Had intimate conversations. We've never been, sexually active with each other. So, that kind of meant a lot to me that he never even went there. Now, my thing is, I'm kind of conflicted with that. I've never had a guy, never had a man, never had a friend tell me I didn't want to ruin what we have. I felt like you were always on your shit, basically, and I would be in your way. I'm just an average person, and I just feel like I would have been in your way. So that kind of had me in my feelings, and I was, just asking him all these questions, and then I kind of felt like I was kind of bugging and begging him. So I, was like, you just kind of never know. So I'm guessing that maybe now we'll try a friendship because it can't be a relationship. He lives in Florida. I live in Indiana. And there can be like no stable relationship right now. So I'm just wondering, has anybody ever experienced that? Has a guy ever told one of their friends that? Somebody please give me some feedback because I'm kind of confused. Like, I never was really in love with him. He was a cool guy. And I mean, I could try to date him. You know what I mean? I know he's a good man, but I don't know. So somebody please give me some input. Thanks.